This is just a trade review or morning session recap for April 29th, 2025. Just want to go over the price action and see what happened yesterday. So we gapped down. We had a bullish bar, closed on this high. I would be looking for the gap to close. Trading range, it pulls back, tests the open of the bar, and then closes at the upper third. So trading range, but pushing higher. So we got some buyers. We got the buyers continue their strength. They close the gap. So we got a long pullback, push higher, closing the gap and closing at its highs. So expect some follow through. We get the follow through. Strong bull bar, closing at its highs. Expect some more follow through. We get follow through, but then it pulls back and closes at its low. So we got some sellers around here. We're at the upper end of the range. Expect some sideways action. We get some trading range sideways right there. We got some trapped bulls above 5, trapped bears below 6 if this continues sideways. So then we had news at that time. The trapped bears get some profit, but then it closes at its high. So now we have trapped bears below 7 in the wick of 7 closing at its high, but it's still a trading range. I expect it to follow through some. We get the follow through there, so this could be looking at like 1 leg, 2 leg, closing near its high, at least its upper third, expecting some more follow through, but it's kind of hard with the wicks being so big and the news and the trading range. So that reverses, test the low, test the open of that bar, closing its middle, so expecting some sideways. We get sideways it down, closing it as low. Still always in long at this point. We're above the EMA, but with all these wicks, it's kind of difficult to trade. We close lower. I don't know if I was fully expecting that. I think I was long around 9. I got taken out here. We tried to continue lower from here. Well, you got 1, 2 consecutive bear bars, and it's quite strong. We're in the middle of a trading range, so I expect some follow through. We get that follow through, but then it reverses higher. At this point, we got some buyers. If we could break above 12, I expect it to go long. We break above 12, surprise bar. This is a typical trading range right now. I think I went long at the break above 12. I held that. We closed at as high, expecting it to follow through. And we did, and there's more trading range behavior. I probably should have closed out at that point, because that's like a 10 point, 20 point hit. So at that point, let's see if we get some more follow through. We're at the upper end of the range, so you should close or go short. We're going sideways. If we break below 15, going short. We don't. We go sideways for now, expecting some more sideways action. We continue higher. Closing it as high, but still at the upper end of a trading range. We get some follow through there. I think I was still holding the long from bar 13, and I was looking for it to continue higher after 18. But then we started to break down. We started to go sideways, still sideways, but sideways to down now. Bias is changing. We're at the upper end of the trading range. I should have got out at this point. And I think I held it and closed around here. So this was quite the broad bull channel, which kind of continued from the close of the day before. So we close at the low, expecting it to follow through. We get a doji, so indecision, sideways. No follow through, still sideways, closing as high. Closing it as low, but it's just covering itself. So these overlapping bars are making it difficult to trade, especially if you're trying to catch a breakout. And these bars are almost 10 points. So I think I started to play the action of the bars and just buy buy the close of bear bars, sell the close of bull bars, but then you would get screwed right here. But definitely sell that one. I would sell that as well if we could break below it, but this is just a lot of tangle that you don't want to be part of. So 25 is right here. That's when I should have been done for the day, so there's not much action. Otherwise, that was 11:30. So far for the morning recap, just a lot of mess. Let's just see how the rest of the day played out. I think if I would have held the long, breaking above 13, and I was looking for it to push up to like 90s. Yeah, I would have got it eventually, but that was hard to hold, especially with this action right here and then this pullback just before taking off. But if I kept the stop below 12, I would have moved it to below 26. Once we pushed higher there, I would have got stopped out at 42. If I could have somehow held it at below 12 the whole time, I would have got to the target at 90. But that all of this action was kind of hard to trade. The thing is, like, I want to try to take advantage of this price movement and scalp here, but also hold a runner, which I could have done, which I'm going to try to do going forward, because I definitely want to hold the runners, but I also want to take advantage of a lot of the scalping activity here, which I did take advantage of somewhat yesterday because I was able to come back from a loss and break even as I scalped in and out of positions here. But that can be a dangerous objective if you're not careful. So then we went sideways, kind of closed at the high. Overall, trading range to another trading range. We got a breakout. We're there. And from what I see right now, what's going on overnight, went sideways and then news came out. Sideways to down, actually. Down, trading range, news came out. Back all the way down to 5,500. We found some support and we're going higher. So this is just the recap for yesterday, and I'm going to go forward today with trying to scalp half a position and let the remainder run.